Some reasons to appreciate Jason Momoa here. The Finfolk guard is one of the most obvious Dota 2 ripoffs. This is Slardar, the Slytherin guard, except here he's the Finfolk guard instead of Slytherin, but, you know, whatever. I'm not judging. First ability isn't so bad. It goes up to an 80% chance to slow the target for 2 turns. That can be useful sometimes, particularly with this second ability. If they're slowed, this increases the damage by 1.3 times, and then it can crit on top of that, so that's potentially good. And then he's got a little bit more crowd control with this, either a single target here or a double target here. Either way is a 100% chance to reduce their attack bar by a certain amount. This is single target, so it reduces the attack bar by the whole thing. It completely clears off one target's attack bar, whereas this is AoE and it clears off 30% of the attack bar of everybody. So it could be useful, especially if you're going to be putting them on desperation. This would be a little bit better. Same cooldown and all that jazz. He has some potential as a pretty durable character, perhaps, with these 2 abilities. Another single target, does some damage, heals a little bit. It doesn't seem too exciting so far. This passive is actually pretty interesting since it's at the start of the turn. Goes up to 100%, of course. At the start of a turn, you erase 2 negative status effects, and it does not specify except things like stun, freeze, and petrify. So it should include that. The question is, does this clear those off before those things end your turn? Does this clear it off before, say, dots go off and whatnot? If that's the case, this could actually be really useful in very specific situations. Instead of a dot hurting you for up to 10% of your max health, it'll heal you up for up to 10% of your max health. So they'd have to actually put 5 dots on you before any of them actually do any damage. Not too bad. I'm not too excited about him. He could be a toy for a lot later, but I wouldn't suggest building him anytime soon. But if you do build him, keep an eye on that. And if anybody knows if that works, let me know.